Hello again to the second instalment of trying to learn how to juggle 3 balls. Today we're going to have a look at 2 balls. So I'm going to jump straight ahead into the progressions for the throws that we did in the previous video. If you haven't already seen that, please go back, have a look, because it's pretty important for everything I'm about to explain to you. So that would be a good idea. The first step is we're going to start with the progression of the first throw that we did in the last video, which was this, from one side to the other. We're going to try that with 2 balls. Because both of these balls are the same colour, I'm going to get rid of one, I'm going to change it with a blue one, just so that you can see the difference and which ones I start with, because I think it's important to start with the same ball each time. So we've got a blue ball and we've got the orange ball. What we now want to think about is a box in front of you. So draw a box in front of you, roughly eye level at the top. And we're going to focus on these 2 corners, the corner here, the corner here. The blue ball is going to be thrown and it's going to cross the box and it's going to hit this corner. Once this ball is in this corner, we will then throw the second ball to this corner. It's going to look something like this. Hit that box, hit that box. So now the ball's on the other side. We're going to start with the blue one again. As I said, we got to remember to switch each time. So we're going to start with the blue ball. It's going to go up to this corner, and only when this ball is in this corner, we're going to start to think about the next one. So we want to watch the blue ball come up. When it's here, throw the second one and look for the orange ball. So blue ball first, orange ball. What's important here is to make sure that we hit both of these corners that are here and here. Don't worry about it if the first couple of times the first ball goes and the other one goes a bit mad. That's completely normal. Just every time that happens, catch it, bring it back, and really try to hit these corners. So now that we have that to practice, I can show you a few more progressions for the tricks that we learned in the first video. Now, the first trick that we learned was underneath, over the arm, and back to the same hand. Now, with 2 balls, it is the exact same thing. However, when we start going to the next trick, from under the hand to the other hand, that's when things get more tricky. There's a couple of ways to do this, but we're going to start with bringing the blue ball under the arm, throwing it straight up. Then, with the orange ball, we do the first throw that we learned, just throwing from here to the other side. Okay, it takes a bit to work out, but we're going to practice going under. When that ball is in the air and coming down, we throw the second ball somewhere over this side, hopefully to this hand. This hand will come back under and catch it. So it will look something like that. Again, because of the blue ball, every time, we're automatically switching hands. So let's try it on the other side. Under, throw, throw, catch. What helps with me is remembering these 2 corners. When I throw this ball underneath, I try to hit the corner that's up top here, just from underneath my arm. That means when I throw the next one, I throw to this corner. So my hand knows where it is, so when it falls, it's underneath the starting position. So I go here, that corner, catch. Same as the other side, that corner, catch. Again, don't worry if the second throw goes a bit off, so it looks a bit like... Just try to catch it, and remember each time, bring it in and control it a little bit more. Once you have this, you can just go in a continuous circle. So hopefully at this point, you're able to get this one quite comfortably. The timing is really important, so make sure that you're not throwing the second one too early and giving each ball the right space. So at some point, when we do this, there's a gap. There's a space for our hand to click. If you haven't figured it out already, the gap comes with the hand that throws first. So I'm going to throw the blue one first, and then there's a gap for my other hand to click. It might take a little bit to figure that out, but once you've got it, the click fits comfortably. To make it a little bit harder, and the final thing that we're going to do today, is we're going to click our hat fingers and tap our leg. The timing for this is a bit odd, so make sure you get this one nice and comfortably. What we're going to do now is we're going to tap our leg after the second throw. So the rhythm is going to be throw, click, throw, tap, catch. 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 So that brings us to the end of our video today. The first thing that we learned was throwing the same throw, but from two different hands. Remembering these two corners and trying to make it hit the corner before you switch your eyes to the next ball. Second thing we learned was this trick. Again, doesn't really change. And also switching balls. And in both directions. And finally, we did the first throw again, but we're adding the taps and clicks. This again can be hard, but just try to practice it, keep calm, and again remember, if the ball is in the air, relax. You can't do anything about it, so just let it fall. Ooh. So that's all for just now. Hopefully that will give you some more things to practice. Again, fully encourage you to try other things. Try throwing underneath the legs, under the arms, over the shoulder. All this thing is just generally learning how to throw and catch. So the more you do that, the better your juggling be, and the easier the stuff that we're trying to get will be. So, have fun, send me what you're doing, and see you next time, where we try all